And remember, fat people don't need to fucking eat, okay? So before you even think about eating any bacon, you don't need to fucking eat if you're a fat fucking pig. Today, I'm gonna teach you fat fucking pigs how to lose 100 pounds in 30 days. To bring some fucking awareness to the fucking obesity epidemic that says fat women are gross. Stop eating, you fat pig.
The snake diet guy, who was formerly known as Cole Robinson, is a small man of very, very few helpful traits. I really don't know why so many people watch this special little being. He pretty much just like yells in front of the camera, calling people fatty or a bunch of fat pigs, and pushes different fasting protocols. I mean, that's really just about it. That's all he does. He seems to mainly attract morbidly obese people, according to what he states, and they have great weight loss results because, well, they're not eating anything. You would think that would be the case when your caloric intake is 0 for a day or two, which for an individual who's very overweight, or let's just say weighing over 300 pounds, will definitely put that individual into a huge caloric deficit. And guess what? The professor is actually right in regards to fasting. Fasting is great for human health as it promotes mitochondrial health, DNA repair, and autophagy, among many other benefits. So at least the professor got one thing right with pushing this fasting ritual protocol. The professor is also a believer of dry fasting as well. And for those who don't know anything in regards to dry fasting, well, dry fasting is essentially when you do a fast, but you don't drink any fluids either. You're essentially just breathing air, and I couldn't find any health benefits in regards to dry fasting, but I'm going to use a little bit of common sense here. People don't get fat and sick by drinking clean drinking water, so I don't see any point to it, and the scientific consensus doesn't seem to want to waste any type of time or money on it because, I mean, why would they? Maybe it's because professors like the snake diet guy have got this on lock. Whatever, man. It's really none of my business what type of fast people want to do. The main dilemma that earned Cole Robinson, or the snake diet guy, the Brofessor of the Month award, was the fact that this guy discharges so much verbal nonsense that I would have been doing a disservice to the public to not give this guy his well-deserved award. Case in point, here's Cole eating a kilo or 2.2 pounds of raw bacon.
Today, I'm gonna eat 1 kilogram of raw bacon for a refeed. But we'll see if I fucking get sick. And you gotta start somewhere. I got another girl I'm coaching that's eating some raw bacon, so I figured, fuck it, I'll eat a pile and see if I get fucking sick. And if I don't, then I can preach that you can eat raw bacon. That's how you figure out the fucking truth, right? You fucking do shit. You don't be a fucking pussy. It's good stuff.
Apparently, Cole thinks because he can eat a kilo of bacon in one sitting and not get sick, that somehow makes bacon healthy and not bad for humans to consume. So I guess that classification from the World Health Organization claiming that processed meat causes cancer, essentially making a group 1 carcinogen, is of no concern to humans, especially Cole here. I mean, no need to pay attention to that, since, health is strictly anecdotal that supersedes science in today's YouTube world of dumbasses. The 1 kilo of bacon Cole is eating is clearly the way to go, and maybe we vegans should be more like Cole, as he actually explains here why vegans have no teeth and are so weak and skinny.
And somebody said something, some stupid fucking vegans are trying to say that, oh, our teeth aren't meant to eat meat. Yeah. You chewed up perfect. Fucking teeth aren't meant to eat fucking meat. What do vegans know? They don't got any fucking teeth. Fuck, their teeth are falling out of their fucking heads. Nourished. They don't get any fucking animal fat. They don't get any long chain fatty acids, and their teeth are falling out of their fucking head. Okay, that's all you can always spot a vegan too. They're malnourished, skinny as fuck, and their teeth are falling out of their fucking head.
I guess I'm not vegan because none of my teeth are falling out, and I'm pretty sure I'm not malnourished. And what's all this talk about long-chain fatty acids being good for you? The available data on short-term human studies actually shows that consumption of saturated fat, that being long-chain fatty acids that are derived from animal products, actually increases insulin resistance, hepatic steatosis, and inflammation. So Mr. Snake Diet here doesn't seem to realize that by eating all that saturated fat, he is actually promoting diabetes, fatty liver disease, and cancer. I'm sure Brofessor Joe Rogan and all the other fuckheads would just be overwhelmed with joy to see Slapnuts here praise unhealthy dead flesh as a miracle food that prevents teeth from falling out and keeps people nice and strong, based on bro science.
Like I said before, we evolved to fucking be basically scavengers. We're eating rotten meat and shit. Fuck. Just that people's stomachs are so fucked up. People are so disconnected from nature now, it's not even funny.
We evolved to be scavengers and eat rotten meat. Anyone noticed he's saying this as he's eating processed pig flesh in an air-conditioned home, wearing clean clothes with shoes, clean drinking water, electricity, a camera to record all this dumb shit he's saying that he's gonna upload in a video, which he actually did upload to the internet or to YouTube, that traverses the internet for millions or thousands of people to watch. I mean, let me tell you, those were some sophisticated nomads back in those days if they were living like the professor here. I really don't understand why these idiots keep bringing up this argument. I mean, do they really think that it was optimal to live like a nomad, or do they think they're like some type of nomad in modern society? If that's the case, then why isn't Cole living outside and sleeping in the snow and hunting his own animals, since that's what we evolved to do? If we evolved to eat animals, then why don't we have the physiology, or I would even say psychology, of an omnivore or carnivore? Why does human saliva produce up to 8 times more of the starch digesting enzyme amylase than any other primate in the animal kingdom? Why does saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol clog our arteries? Why is heme iron a pro-oxidant to humans? Why do heterocyclic amines in cooked animal flesh promote cancer? In simple terms, if we evolved to eat this way, then why does it make us so sick?
It's hard to beat this raw bacon, fuck. And I know this will just slide through me. 0 fiber, 0 fucking carbs, straight fuel. Like the ratios with bacon's perfect. The fat to protein ratios.
That bacon will slide right through him? Well, that cancer will go straight up his ass if he continues to eat that processed flesh, even though it has no fiber and the protein to fat ratio is perfect. Yeah, perfect for clogging your arteries and causing cancer. I mean, let's just take a look here how much fat this guy is consuming in one sitting. Over 350 grams of total fat, with 54 grams coming from omega-6 fats. You know, those fats that are pro-inflammatory. 119 grams of saturated fat and almost 1,000 milligrams of dietary cholesterol. I'm sure his arteries and colon are super happy to process all that unnecessary pain and suffering that is not physiologically meant for human ingestion. And if we look further down, he's consuming almost 800% of leucine and 1200% of methionine over his daily amount of what is necessary. As I stated in my previous video, limiting intake of these essential amino acids, leucine and methionine, to just what you need and nothing above that is probably best for your health, as too much leucine ingestion can actually upregulate aging, and too much methionine actually promotes tumor growth.
Nah, teeth weren't meant to eat fucking raw meat, you fucking vegans, fuck. I have no idea. Go watch some asparagus videos. Fuck. He just shows like there's 20 million vegans on YouTube now that are ex-vegans because it's fucked them up so bad.
Alright, we actually got one. Someone actually used severage as a reference. A professor dropped down to the ranks of the dimwits, that being Severage, and is claiming that 20 million vegans on YouTube have quit veganism because it fucked them up so bad. I mean, this is amazing because Severage actually has a nut hugger in the name of Colt Robinson, the snake diet guy, and together these two are clearly setting the path for success and health and all things that are good. Yeah. I guess all those thousands of dietitians, nutritionists, and researchers in the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics and the British Dietetic Association are completely full of shit because Severage and the snake diet guy, Cole Robinson, know so much more about nutrition. They've clearly got this whole nutrition debacle figured out. It's not like these ex-vegan dumbasses had to quit veganism because it wasn't sustainable. And it's not like those dirtbags quit veganism because it was just easier to be a piece of shit. No. They legitimately couldn't follow vegan diet because of the hidden and magical nutrients that are found in the rotting flesh of a murdered animal or the secretions that were stolen from them. I've been vegan for a year now and I'm just clearly wasting away, and so is everyone else that I've converted. We're all dying at an extremely rapid pace, by the way. Of course, I'm pushing a vegan diet because I have this evil agenda to push a healthier, sustainable lifestyle for humans and the planet, and of course, save the lives of billions of animals each year. But remember, it's an agenda which makes me and the vegan lifestyle evil.
You try to find me one person that's following a fucking fasting routine, eating strict fucking carnivore refeeds, and show me one that has bad health. Ain't gonna find them.
Yeah, because no one is dumb enough to follow such a diet for such a long time. Oh wait. McNumbnuts behind me has been carnivore for years, and he's got the blood work of a sick old woman, which might explain the bitch tits. It's just a theory though. He's diabetic, his cholesterol levels are through the roof, and he's got the testosterone levels of my grandfather. And he's dead. You guys have no idea how hard it was for me to actually watch this dipshit talk and yell about nutrition and fasting and pointless bro science that he popped out of his ass. I mean, I don't think I've ever cringed so much in such a short period of time. I think I have to go to the doctor to get my eyeballs and brain scrubbed of this little man. But I mean, in the meantime, I guess we can just give this man his award because it's only fitting that Cole Robinson receives such an award. So Cole Robinson, Mr. Snake Diet Guy, whatever you call yourself, here is your award. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I had to put you through that, but like I said, I would have been doing society a disservice if I did not give this feeble-minded snake diet moron his well-deserved award. Please feel free to let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. As you know, I love to engage with all of you. You know I appreciate every single one of you. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the ding dong button if you haven't already. You guys know who I am. I'm the Natural Hook. So I want to thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for the next one.